Hello everyone, my name is Serge. Today I'm gonna do my assignment number 7. Um, I got 3 parts to do today, and first of all, I'm gonna try to implement the inheritance in a Java program. I have here 2 different classes. One I call it Alpha, another one I called it Bravo, and they are in the same package called session 7. um this line of code that you see right here, I'm trying to kind of call the different method that I have in my classes from this main method right here. This first method, alpha 1, is a public static method, and as you can see, I can call it from my main method because they are in the same class, so there's no problem. But when it comes to this method here, bravo 1, when I try to call it from my main method here, it doesn't work because I can't access this method from this class. In order to access it, I have to inherit this class, this Bravo class. To do that, I have to use the word extends. No, hold on. Extends. So this class alpha has to extend the class Bravo for this to work. As you can see, if I inherit the Bravo class, you can see that my code are now clear. There's no any error in my code. It means that this inheritance is gonna help me to access this class, Bravo class. So I can call Bravo either without even putting the class name in front. It's always gonna work because now it's like those 2 classes are together. So I'm gonna try to show you how to use the super keyword. And as you know, if I have here, for instance, I have here a non-static class, and if I want to call non-static method, sorry, if I want to call this method right here, alpha 1, under this non-static method, I have to create another object. Even if I have an object over here, I have to create another one. And to call the method Bravo2, is right here. It's also a non-static class, non-static method. Also, to call it, I have to create another method as well. Another object as well to call this method because it's not static. So there is a way I can call it without creating another object. So I use the keyword super. I just put it in front of the method I wanna call. So it's a way to call this method from the class I inherited. Basically, we call it like a parent class, and I call it from here without creating another object. So if I try to call this method that I called super key from my main method, you can see that it's gonna work. So let me just try to comment all these ones that I created before, and I'm gonna try to call my class, the SuperKey class, and as you can see, I'm getting an error right here. So let me try to figure out why I'm getting this error. Here, a local variable. So for me, oh yeah, the reason why I'm getting this error is that I just commented this object that I created before. For this to work, I have first of all to make sure that my object is uncommented, and then it's gonna work, because I have to use the same object as the one I created before to call this method alpha 2 under this non-public non-static method. So if I run it, as you can see, it's just gonna give me alpha 2, which is the statement from my non-static method right here, and it's giving me also bravo 2, which is the statement from my parent non-static method. Okay, so as you can see, the SuperKey is working perfectly, and I'm gonna talk about the override. What is override means? Basically, let me just explain it by example. If I try to copy one method from my parent class, one method, let me just copy bravo 1. If I copy it and I make it the same copy under my child class, let me just change the statement for us to visualize the difference between these two classes. Let me just print out the statement child bravo 1. So before bringing this copy, when I was printing out bravo 1, I was immediately getting this statement right here, because this code right here, bravo 1, is just giving me this statement. But you wanna see, like, when I make a copy of the same method, I'm gonna get something different. So let me just try to implement the first one first. Let me just comment this and comment this statement right here, and then I'm gonna try to run it and see what I get. As you can see, when I get it, I get this statement from here, right here, bravo 1. So which means I'm printing out the method from my parent class. Okay, let me just again comment these and then comment this one right here, and also I'm going to uncomment this copy of the same method that I got from the parent class. Oh, sorry. So if I try to run to call this method again from my main method, I'm gonna try to print it out. Giving me an error. Let me just start over. Let me just comment this random code as well. So I'm trying to call this method. Okay. Let me see what it gives me. Unsolved compilation problem. Okay. Let me try to see what the matter is. Okay, so I'm missing a script. Okay, let me just save it and run it again. Okay, as you can see now, if I try to call it the second time, I don't get my parent method. Instead, I get my child, let's say called child method. So it means that whenever I make a copy of the same method as the parent method in my class is gonna override my parent, which means I don't get the parent method when I try to call it under my main method. Instead, I get my own method. That's what we call override. So next, I have to explain about the override method principle. Basically, overriding method means that I'm gonna have the same name under my class that I have here, method. I name it method override. I have different classes. Different method with the same name that are called Charlie. So method override simply means that method override simply means that I got a different method with the same name but with different arguments. As you can see over here, my first method doesn't have any argument. My second one, I got 2 arguments. One is a string, another one is an integer. My third one got 3 arguments, all integers. So if I try to call each and every one of these, it's gonna work, and it's gonna follow the same it's gonna get executed following the argument that I assigned to each method. Let me just try to run these. I just called them right here, as can you see. So it's gonna give me first one is gonna print out this argument. The second one is gonna make an addition of two of this string and this integer, and the third one is gonna make a summation of the first 2 integer and then multiply it with the third one. As you can see, it does work without any issue. So that's what I can talk about method override.